You boys look like a weird heavy metal band.
Yes, we are a band.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you play?
Symphonic, post-apocalyptic, reindeer-grinding, Christ-abusing, extreme war, pagan, Fennoscandic metal.
Right. Really interesting.
What's up, everyone? DJ Nubis here with you with a Metal Tubber podcast, doing another trailer reaction. This time, doing a 2026 movie called Diabolic, and it stars, or directed by Daniel J. Phillips, stars John Kim, Elizabeth Cullen, and Terrence Crawford. And the synopsis is: it's a horror film. A woman's hope for a miracle cure turns into a nightmare when she confronts the vengeful spirit of a cursed witch, determined to claim her as a vessel for her evil power. So, again, don't know much about the film, but let's go ahead and give it a whirl and see what this trailer is all about, and see if we're going to be looking forward to this.
These blackouts are ruining my life.
Hey, Elise, honey, hey.
I can't live like this.
I found some healers from your old church. There is one last thing we can try.
You have called upon us because we are healers of the natural order. Joseph Smith promised his converts of the true Mormon faith visions of the Lord. Some people feel euphoria. Some are anxious. Some feel impending doom. Elise.
There's lots of memories flooding in.
Mother confessed to seeing a spirit latched onto you. You can feel it, can't you? Whatever that thing was, it's free now.
How does it feel?
How does it feel?
Do you feel, Heavenly Father?
Mercy is grace!
Flesh give birth to flesh. Spirit birth to spirit. Help me! Help me! Help me!
All right. At first glance, I think, it looks kind of like just about every other kind of like maybe possession film or ghost Satanist film that we've seen. But I think the one thing that kind of is cool about this is, so if you ever saw, shit, it just blew my mind now. I hate when I do that. Evil Speak from like the early 80s, right? So you have like a nerdy guy who ends up dabbling in Satanism, and he ends up getting bullied a lot while he's at this military academy, and so comes out and ends up like getting the spirit of Satan in him, and he goes on his revenge tantrum, right? So now that film has some cool stuff about it. Obviously, it's a classic for me. This film, though, because of the religious aspects, like I see some things in there where, like, obviously you have gay couples, some sex stuff going on in there, and then of course this religious overtone with then also like some sort of occult thing going on with this curse or whatever. So I kind of like that aspect where we might get to see a little bit more in terms of like pushing the envelope further in terms of the pushback on the religion. So I don't know how the film's going to play out, but let's say you have this religious zealot who is trying to have this little cult or whatever, and then it backfires. Like it just ends up like the girl, whoever, comes out and takes vengeance on the religion itself. So that would be kind of cool if that's the plot, and then you just have all this other stuff going on. I don't know if I'm going to rush out to see this in the theater. It just depends on like what the word of mouth is when it first comes out, if it gets like a good buzz or whatever. But I think I will check it out. It does look very interesting. It's just a matter of just kind of see how it plays out. But yeah, give me your thoughts. Hit me up in the comments. Does this look interesting to you? How about the visual effects? There was some cinematography in there that's pretty cool, especially with the body crunching around and the blood and stuff. So this might be something that's very cool to see. It just depends, really. So let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting the Metal Tavern Radio podcast. We'll see you next time. Take care of yourself.
You see before you die.